One of the most highly debated topics in education today is whether evolution should be taught in classes or not. Evolution is the theory of how us humans got here and have evolved over the future. Evolution, unlike religion, has been proven, so I don't see this theory really going anywhere. And since I'm training or being educated to become a teacher later on, I feel like it's important for me to understand the hot topics that are surrounding the career field. So, what do I believe in this? I believe evolution should be taught in schools because it gives students both perspectives of how we got here and evolved. It gives the students the necessary info to be able to solve problems in the future. And evolution has been proved, unlike religion. So that is what leads me to my first point, which is how teaching evolution gives students both sides to the argument of religion versus evolution. And my first sub-point to that is creationism has never really been disproved. A Gallup News poll actually says that for every 4 in 10 Americans continue to believe that God created humans in their present form 10,000 years ago, which is pretty much God made the whole world in 7 days. And then my second point is teaching evolution will give students the information to solve future problems. And in order for us to be able to solve future problems, is we gotta learn our biology. We gotta learn how our bodies have changed throughout the years to be able to make medicines to cope with that. And author of One Health and the Politics of Antimicrobial Resistance, Laura H. Kahn, says, understanding evolution is critical to confronting the 21st century's microbiological challenges. We need to educate the next generation of scientists to give them the tools to develop novel treatments against antibiotic-resistant bacteria, emerging viruses, and other deadly microbes. They need to understand how these microbes develop and change, which requires an understanding of evolution. And that is what leads me to my second sub-point. Evolution is the most unbiased explanation of how we got here and evolved over the years. So BioLogos, an organization that has revolved around discussing the relationship between science and religion, said, evolution is a scientific theory supported by an overwhelming amount of evidence. Some Christians fear that accepting the theory means rejecting God as creator, but that doesn't follow. Christians accept scientific theories about the weather, the formation of mountains, and even the conception of development of individual human beings while still acknowledging that God is the creator and sustainer of these things. So, what that says is that even though you believe in evolution, it's not necessarily, you can believe in creationism too. What the whole 7-day thing, evolution is the process of the creation of 7 days. We had to give that a name, so evolution was the name. And that leads me to my final main point. Evolution has been proved, unlike religion. So even though evolution is a theory, it's a scientific theory. And that means that it's been observed through experiments, and it's most likely explanation. Scientific American says, according to the National Academy of Sciences, a scientific theory is a well-sustained explanation of some aspect of the natural world that can incorporate facts, laws, inferences, and tested hypotheses. And a couple of lists of experiments to test evolution in the past is Francisco Redi's meat and fly experiment, Louis Pasteur's swan neck experiment, and Lazzaro Spallanzani's boiled broth experiment. So, after talking to you about how teaching evolution gives both students, both sides perspectives of the argument, how it will teach students how to solve future problems, and how evolution's been proven unlike religion, I hope that I may have taught you something new today, or in the process of changing your mind. Since I am just a teacher, this is more than likely going to be seen by me again, and that's why I care so much about it. So thank you for listening.